you're new to the channel, my name's Meg. I make videos about eating disorder recovery. My husband and I went on holiday to Japan last week. I kind of realised how many food rules and fears and safe foods and comfort zones I still have in place. Things have gotten so much better during recovery, like the eating disorder bubble, which I live in, used to be tiny and the amount I could do was so restrictive. And so yes, my bubble's expanded, but there's still times that I prefer to eat at, certain foods that I think are safer foods for me, certain things that I think are okay as snack foods, other things are meal foods, some things are breakfast foods. I definitely have rules in place and a kind of, eating disorder boundary around my life. A perfect example is one day we stopped for this rainbow cheese toastie for lunch, and I absolutely freaked out whilst I was eating it. And it's weird, when you're in your comfort zone, you can just think oh, I'm fine, I'm doing so well in my recovery, because you're not facing that cheese toastie, so you're never challenged with it to realise how hard some of your fear foods actually still are. Yeah, it was hard. Actually, I'm shaken. And the cheese is all splurging out, and I've convinced myself that's too much cheese, I should pick that bit of cheese off.
Eat the cheese, eat the cheese.
Okay. People think I'm mental. I know.
Get it down your neck.
Genuinely so nervous.
Gotta be done.
Stop laughing at me. I'm not even enjoying it now. It's not all stringy and good or hot. Oh well. Food doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm going between head, toasty and legs. Head, toasty, cheese and legs, cheese and legs.
I think they put too much in.
That's a recovery blob.
Fuck's sake, it's so stupid, isn't it? Oh, so much cheese.
Yay!
First toastie in 20 years. Cheese toastie.
Onwards and upwards. Let's go get some more cheese.
Let's go get some more cheese. No, let's go and get an ice cream.
Yeah.
I got a strawberry cake something. What is it? Strawberry cake bunny ice cream or something. And I don't want to have had the cheese and then go back on it and compensate for something later. So what?
YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO. I kind of want to keep the momentum of the things that I was challenging and facing on holiday. Because I did it. I was terrified of these foods, but I didn't let that stop me have them, kind of thing. And I don't want to fall back into my old eating disorder routine now that I'm home. So challenge, repeat. Challenge, repeat, challenge, repeat. Which makes sense. If I stopped now and didn't have a cheese toastie again, I'd probably be even more scared of it, because that first time when I had it on holiday was horrible. I was so anxious, it felt so awful. It kind of to me is well, that's why I was scared of it. My psychologist always tells me I have to have something at least 3 times a week to give my brain to give my brain a chance to relearn. And I kind of know it does work. If I think about other foods I've challenged during recovery, burgers, for example, pretty much took months for me to start feeling comfortable having a beef burger rather than a chicken burger. I guess because I've done it so many times now and seen nothing bad happened. I didn't balloon. I didn't lose control. I didn't gain weight and never stop. So anyway, we're gonna have cheese toasties for lunch today. And I'm absolutely shitting a brick. Hey, darling. She's so offended when we touch her. She licks herself clean every time. Look at her. Baby. Don't touch me. Brendan's just finished football and he's going to pick up the cheese and the bread on his way home. My head's literally going crazy. I've basically spent the whole day thinking about cheese. Even when Brendan left for football this morning, I didn't even properly say good luck to him or anything. Yeah, I was thinking about cheese. I don't know how I can leave Japan with like so much motivation to do this, and then when it comes to doing it, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. I keep thinking like, oh, you're a healthy weight now, you can't afford to eat these foods. But then I think, exactly, this is why I want to eat these foods. Like, I don't want to be a healthy weight and still be restricting. I feel like we should have cheese in lunches at some point as well.
What about your rolls?
Oh, that's terrifying though. Extra calories! You go outside. Just fucking go out.
Traditional Irish mild cheddar? Yes. Where's the fucking chalkboards in this house? Okay. Where's the knives?
Oh, that I don't know. Maybe in the dishwasher?
Taste test. Where goes the way though? Oh, it's so good.
No, it's not.
That's lovely food. I fucking love cheese.
I can't even enjoy it.
Well, you need to eat food to enjoy it, 'cause I'm telling you what, life without it, it's a pretty shit thing. Alright, when you be able to go to a cheese and wine night and fucking enjoy the fuck out of it, just enjoy the lovely taste of the cheese.
How many slices do I do though?
I don't want to be getting it wrong like this, I'm just doing this.
I know, but...
There's no method to this.
Yeah, but if you watch me do it, I'll be like, this much, this much, this much, this
No,
much.
you can get over that shit. Yeah. Done.
Brendan's having a whole other toastie. Literally, even the bread facing the other way is stressing me out. It was Brendan's birthday before we left, and we had a birthday cake and left the candles out on the table whilst we were gone. I think it's been quite hot, they've like melted into the table. Oh my god. Should we take the bit that's dribbled out actually, so I don't have a little woo, a little win? Look at Stevie. I'm still a bit shaky eating it this time. Maybe next time I'll be able to eat it without shaking. It's just like anxiety.
Gotta do that.
Yep.
Cheese toasty should not be like that. I know it is right now, but...
I know. Food doesn't have to be perfect. So annoying. Once it goes a bit cold, I'm then like, oh, it's such a waste of calories now.
No.
It's not. Food is just food.
It's good.
It's just food. Oh no, look, it's got all the fat bit coming out of it.
It's just cheese.
That's like liquid.
It's cheese.
Okay.
It's just cheese.
It's like, it's all part of the food.
It's just cheese.
I know. Yeah, but I used to like, get rid of that.
Aye, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, when I was a widow. Actually wasn't as bad as I expected.
It's a fucking cheese toasty.
What do you think about that? Oh, ow. Right, now I need something sweet. Matcha. Grape. No, also matcha. You want a Kit Kat?
Come on, get one.
There's matcha, also matcha. Green tea. You've just been to Japan. I don't even know which one to eat first. The cheese has set me off. Matcha first. Uh-oh, look what just happened. I always feel like any little thing can push me over the edge when I'm like annoyed about my food. Ugh. psychologist gets me to do those lists, and I actually used to do it after pretty much every meal and snack at the start of recovery because I was finding it so hard. I don't really do them that often now because there aren't that many things that are hugely difficult for me. Probably because I'm slightly in my comfort zone, to be honest. Like, this shows me that I need to do things that are a bit more difficult for me. But anyway, these lists are like really helpful in connecting me to that kind of bigger picture of recovery. Ugh. And the lists don't need to be perfect, by the way. Like, I literally just write whatever comes to my mind, I just write it. And it doesn't matter if they're the same things coming out every single time. It doesn't matter if it's messy. Like, I actually used to do them and just throw them away after it. It was just an exercise to, like, yeah, ground me and help me remember what I'm doing and why. I'm still a little bit frustrated. Right, she would now tell me to go and distract myself so that I don't sit just wallowing and feeling shit. So I'm gonna go and like play the piano or something. It's actually raining in Dubai today. I just left the house for the first time today to go out and get some dinner for us. It's not really felt great today, honestly, but like, that's okay. I don't need to feel good every single day. It's okay to be frustrated. It won't last forever. Basically, the next thing my psychologist teaches me is not to compensate around the thing that I'm challenging, because that completely negates the challenge. And sometimes I find the hardest bit of the challenge is actually the meal afterwards, because it's so tempting to run back to your eating disorder and quick fix it and like miss some calories to make up for the thing you had that you were scared of. And it does work, to be honest, that eating disorder quick fix. Like, it would make me feel better right now. It does fix my anxiety. But like my psychologist would say to me, like, it's a fleeting quick fix. It's a short-term relief. I would just feel better in the now. But then tomorrow, next month, next year, like, I'm still stuck in those behaviours and trapped in that cycle. So, I don't know, I'm trying to just break the cycle, opposite actions, feel shit, distract myself, don't compensate, challenge, repeat. It's not been a fun day. Right, I'm gonna go and get dinner. It's pissing down. Challenge, repeat. I've made another cheese toastie for lunch. This one's actually cheese and tomato. Challenge, repeat. I'm going to make us cheese and pickle toasties for lunch. It's something that I really loved when I was a kid. Sometimes I find when you're ill, like, you can almost forget what your actual tastes are, or like you convince yourself and other people like, oh no, I just don't even like that food anymore, like I just don't even like cheese. But yeah, when I was a kid I did like cheese and pickle toasties, so gonna go and get some pickle and cheese and bread. So annoying. Shall I pick the cheese off?
Yeah.
Do you want some more?
No.
Actually so good. It's amazing how I can convince myself I don't like these foods.
I don't know.
Years, don't like cheese, don't like cheese.
Yeah. Class, mate.
That's actually really nice, and I'm not shaking whilst I'm eating it this time. How long's it taken? 3 weeks of eating cheese sandwiches? I think it is getting easier. And now I'm gonna have a chocolate bar. Do you want a chocolate bar?
I might know.
Don't worry if you don't. I wasn't recording the sound then, but Brendan and I were just chatting about how it's okay if like I eat when he's not eating, or if I end up eating more than him, which is hard, but I know he had another toastie then. But actually every morning he doesn't have breakfast, and like this morning I had breakfast, he doesn't. Every single morning before work, he just doesn't like to, I guess, and like I need to at the moment. Obviously I'm in a position where I can't be skipping meals, but to be honest I freaking love breakfast. Like I doubt I'm ever going to be a person that just doesn't eat breakfast, and he might never want to be the person who eats breakfast. So different paths. My body doesn't gain weight based on what he's eating, and yeah, I've got to do my own thing. Like I'm just not in a position to miss meals, miss food, miss snacks, regardless of what other people are doing, I guess. So I just wanted to say it because I know some people do find it hard, and it's hard for me as well, and I found it so difficult in the past. But yeah, for me, just thinking like different paths. Seriously, like I'm not going to stay ill for the rest of my life because the person next to me doesn't fancy eating something. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, hopefully this video is helpful to see me challenging things. Like I've honestly been challenging cheese for weeks now, and it's maybe just getting to the point where I feel a bit more comfortable doing it. Like it's still not easy, and I still get some thoughts in my head, but just, I don't know, opposite actions. Like I don't need to act on them. I can feel shit and do it anyway, and it doesn't last forever. Like it is getting so much easier, but I know it won't if I give in to the thoughts in my head. So lots of love to everyone, and speak to you soon.